Just chilling for now and observing how it goes. If it's
I
worth
have my go pan ready.
Yeah, it's gonna be your go right now. You're done, right, Ang? You're gonna move down one spot so you could be in a space to actually hit something.
Oh yeah, true.
Arthur's your
Nah.
go. You
Okay.
should
Yeah,
is what I'm saying. That doesn't make sense for you.
Good.
Like if the guy moves, then you're giving him free movement. You don't have a 10-foot range, do you?
Nay.
Yeah, there you go. Arthur, go. Sorry.
Well,
Arthur, you have
I'm
created
I'm
a baby, and if you haven't caught on yet, yes, you are making Tyranids all over Aeon, and then all over Port, and then all over the underworld. A lot of them die.
How can I make Tyranids?
The weapon.
Oh shoot! The deals a red shoot does shoot bloody bullets.
But it's like helping you out. It's like a little guy. It's just right here.
Yeah, I see him.
Let me get a token.
He's gonna drop his minigun, he's gonna run. He drops his minigun. He runs towards this guy, and I suppose he's more busy on that little crab fella.
I mean, he's aware of you, but yeah, do what you think you want to do. You have advantage on strikes against him. You're flanking.
Troop light, twice.
Oh my lord.
My
22
sequel
hits, 19 hits. Sheesh. Are you using the thunder damage too?
Nope.
Okay, it's free damage. You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. So just
Add D4s.
attack.
Add the D4s.
It's hits anyways. AC is 19, so
Yeah, but
that's a 26 damage on this guy. What the heck? Where's his earlier damage? It didn't take. Oh, I think I didn't press a button. Plus 26. So this guy took some damage too, and it didn't take. Okay, there you go. Now I got it. All right, so that is your attacks. Bonus action, Arthur?
Yes. I would like to see. Let's take a look at spells and see what I can do.
You have no bonus action spells. There's almost no bonus action spells, to be honest with you. Do you have Misty Step?
Nope.
Yeah. I mean, you could have picked up a new one, so don't let me be a rude ass, you know.
I'll pick it up later, next session.
Okay.
Well, in their case, I am going to. Nah. I suppose that'll be, or, I may be metagaming here, but Anne, Janammer, could you guys focus on attacking this guy while I go for big gorilla face here?
You're already focusing on one. Why are you trying to switch? Is that what you tell your team though?
Nope.
What do you tell your team then?
using. Oh, okay.
I tell them, oh, you just hear him shouting, I haven't gotten this far just to die today.
All right. That's your turn?
Yep.
Okay, it is now the bad guy's turn. Okay. We're gonna take this nice and slow, guys. I'm gonna do the guy to the south first. He will attack once to everybody he can. Okay, it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit. Does 16 hit you, Arthur? Arthur?
Wait, check.
I don't think so.
16 you said?
No, not with that arm you have on.
Nope, it's 17 AC.
What type of armor is it?
That's spacesuit, you said.
No, yeah, but what's the type of armor that it is?
Heavy.
Which one specifically?
the spacesuit.
I know, but what's it say on the thing? Do you have it on your character sheet?
I'm looking for it.
Or if you could post it somewhere. I don't know where it is.
You said it's the headphones, which could be in the horns of the page.
You gotta put that in your character sheet. Bio container. Plate armor. The hell is plate armor? I think that's the best. Plate armor is 18. And then 19, 20, 20. Your AC is 21 right now.
Oh.
Okay. So yeah, 16 does not hit 21. Ang, you're hit. And then the other guys hit fire damage actually. So it's 50 damage, Ang, and then 25 because the guy is resistant. So cool. Then the Balgura.
50?
I'm sorry?
50.
I didn't hear you.
50?
50 damage, fire
50
damage.
so
Yeah.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah. It's fire damage. Okay. The other guy, he's gonna he's not dumb. So he needs to sort of he's just gonna he does not want to or care to. But he will rush over to Amir and just try to just punch him one more time.
Good.
21. Does that hit?
whom are we gonna punch?
They're punching Amir.
Yeah, it hits, unfortunately.
You take 2 points of damage and 1 point of exhaustion. Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna die if this keeps up.
All right. Amir, it's your turn.
Oh, God. Amir is going to try to cast Chill Touch on our big friend here.
Okay. Chill Touch, I believe, is a ranged attack.
Yes, it
Yep.
is. So I'm going to have to roll.
Well, you can just back up 5 feet and attack him. You won't take an attack of opportunity because you know their range is 10 feet. And then
Okay.
that way you could do
Oh.
22 points of freaking damage on this guy.
Fuck you!
That puts him bloodied immediately. Roll me a D100.
Okay.
This earth-touched individual, having fed on so much solar energy for so long, has been affected in ways that even they cannot understand. Necrotic energy doing so much damage into this creature, this devil, that should resist or even be immune to such things. But as your hand sort of open palm just touches their chest and kind of like disintegration shoves through and past their entire body, so they just have like a holy shape of Amir's hand on their like the bottom part of their shoulder near their armpit area because they try to pull away, right? Yeah, they're feeling it pretty badly. Roll another d12.
A D12. Okay.
Yeah. Is the damage die d12 on this thing? Oh, is it d8? Roll me a d8. My bad.
Okay.
Better anyways because you rolled a 1. Oh my, re-roll it. There we go. 8 more points of damage as again this this place, this realm, this Earth is kind of hot. You know, it's kind of warm of a place. It's definitely bright. It's a lot closer to the sun. It's kind of as close to the edge to the Goldilocks zone that all of you could understand it to be, and that's limited time for this green ball floating across space. Despite all that, Amir, anything else?
Yes, actually. Amir's gonna say to Aang, we're going to try to deal with that Babylon thing after this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to utilize meta magic. And I am going to quicken my next spell as a bonus action.
All right.
And a magic.
And I am going to cast Aid at 7th level. Not 7th, 6th level. And increase everyone's maximum hit points and give additional maximum hit points of 25.
All right. Mark them down.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're choosing all of the player characters.
Yeah, all the player characters.
There you go.
Me, Aang,
20,
and
25 hit points. Don't adjust your current hit points. Don't adjust your max hit points. Just adjust your current hit points. But take a note of your max hit points at the moment. But, you know, keep your regular max hit points the same. Either way, great stuff. That gives a lot of hit points to Aang to hold on to after taking 50 points of damage. Either way, do you want to move somewhere else, or is that the end of your turn?
Turn, because I'm not going to risk it.
Okay. The guys,
Well,
the vampires. Sorry, Arthur, I didn't hear you. Let me do this real quick though. The vampires, they take their attacks. But go ahead, Arthur. What were you saying?
Well, I'm definitely gonna introduce those guys to actual hell.
Could every single one of you roll me a D100?
Oh shit!
They
Did I just
all
come on?
no, they all rolled low enough to almost break their guns. All of them. Their guns are fine. Just a little jammed up. It happens often enough with these weapons. Okay. That's their turn. It is Aang. It's your turn.
Okay, so and kinda looks at him after being hit and is like, I did say I had nothing personal, but now it is. And gonna try to hit twice with their sword. And this one's hit. It's plus 1d4. $22. Does it hit?
Yeah. Your AC is
And
19, so you don't have to roll it. But yeah.
and this one as well.
Okay.
Second attack.
So hold on. You hit this thing. You smack it with your greatsword, this force weapon given to you by a warlord. And as you do immense amounts of damage, 19 points of damage between slashing and force, that effectively does so much to do a gash on this creature's arm. You hit him with a spike of this radiant blast, and his skin, they start to suture themselves back together for the 8 points. Your radiant magic has nothing against them. they have been fed so much radiant energies from this realm that it means nothing. And why do I see a javelin?
I don't know.
You want to
Why
reroll?
it's a javelin.
Do your great sword. I'll take the nat 20.
I'll reroll for the damage.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And then I need what is it, a 2d6 again?
It's
3d6. 3d6.
Oh,
Yeah. Damage is damage as you're putting it on there. This guy is 2 looking bloodied. I haven't put the numbers in, but I'm sure.
bonus action.
Bonus action as well? Sure.
I drop Bless.
Two
And
things actually. Can you roll me another attack? This would have been to this creature that would have moved across past you. Remember, as you have the bonus action tunnel fighter thing. So just roll me that first before you do your bonus action stuff. And I'm also calculating damage, so give me 2 seconds. Motherfuck. Are you gonna smite?
Wait. Is it smite radiant damage?
Yes.
Isn't that creature just healed itself after radiant damage?
This one healed from radiant damage. You're attacking this one.
I don't know. I have trust issues.
You should.
Also, before Divine Smite, there is also Improved Smite that I can get for free. Let's see if that what does.
That's just an extra a guaranteed die.
Yeah, it's a guaranteed die.
On all your hits.
Yes.
Okay. You're healing them.
Yep.
Yep. It's like it's like
you're hurting by healing. You
like
did
you're
41
totally
points of
amazed
damage
that
on one
you-
strike, but you're healing them by 4. Thanks. That's so funny.
Yeah. Imagine what happens if it was
This-
necrotic.
This is
I
hilarious.
basically would
No, yeah, it would have been a different game. All right,
Yeah.
I still haven't put this guy's damage, which is the
I think you put
18.
in the wrong place.
and I'm just blanking so hard.
Also, I had. Okay, I did say that I had a bonus action, and I say I drop. I did say I drop Bless on Spirit Shroud, which is for extra hit. It gets an 1d8 extra damage, and I can choose between radiant, necrotic, or cold. And because, unlike me in real life, Ange has common sense, it's gonna be necrotic.
Okay. Are you sure you don't want to do cold?
Why not be safe?
Okay. So pop up Spirit Shroud. Because you're doing this after your attacks.
Ah, okay. So, will it work or no? Won't be strong. Just
No, you should have done it first.
Oh damn.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. Next round, I guess.
You could hold on to it, and effectively they're slowing them down as well. I think you pick a target. Any creature of your choice that you can see. Yeah. So I'm down by 10 feet. Okay, do you want it up or not?
Wait, what?
Do you want that spell up or not?
Yeah, I do want it up.
Okay, so it's up this round. Great. Arthur, it's your turn.
Oh wait, net. No.
No, it is
I
not
don't.
up this round. You'll wait till next round. Okay, great.
Oh.
Arthur, it's your turn.
I'll give a bless for now.
You'll keep bless. Okay,
Maybe
yeah,
next
okay.
round.
Arthur's missing. We'll go to the bad guys. Maybe they'll live long enough to maybe kill something. All right. So, as much as they just got hurt by Ang, paladins like to do a lot of damage, but then they get focused on. Real quick, Amir, could you just attack with the chill touch for me? Because I think you would have had a disadvantage. Just roll for me. We're gonna keep the crit if you hit. Yeah. All right. Great. All right. So the thing that happens to Ang, how very sad, the death of a player character. Let me roll.
Oh shit, she died?
No, not yet. It's your turn, Arthur.
Oh, it's my turn?
Maybe you could change that from happening. Do you keep Ang from dying?
By picking her up and...
No, they're not down yet. They're about to get attacked by this guy, and he's doing a lot of damage.
This guy or...
The guy you're in front of.
This guy.
The guy getting attacked by your scythe shell creature.
Okay. Well, then by that point...
Everyone's bloody, by the way.
Well, I'm gonna use Thunder Wave. And then...
That's your action.
True Blight. Wait, before I do that...
You can't do that. You could do an action as a spell, or you could do a cantrip as an action and then bonus action attack if you want. But the wave is an action.
Well, I'll just attack.
Okay. Are you doing the thunder damage too?
Yep.
Okay. All right. 26 is definitely gonna hit. Jeez. Slaughtering my monsters. They don't even stand the chance. That's one hit.
Don't give the crazy guy the giant sword from the Emperor.
Yeah. Guess I shouldn't have. Barely hanging on this thing. It's sort of looking a little upset and ready to return pressure. But being battered from all sides, gunners alike, you're not sure what they're going to do yet. Is that all for your turn, Arthur?
You did put a short that's titled "Insults Are Free," right? Is that still true?
Yeah. Why wouldn't that be?
Okay. Hey, pick on some of your own size, you big horn-headed. Nah, that's too mean.
Yeah, no, I feel like you just keep on going is the hilarious part too. Like that insult just never stops. It's your turn, next turn, and you're still going, to be honest with you. Cool. It's their turn now. Let me just roll a wisdom save. Okay, they fail against you. So they're a little like bothered by you. They will pick on someone their own size. They look around. The closest is Ang, and they're gonna attack the person that they were originally gonna attack anyways. All right. Cool. So I'm gonna now re-roll. The first time I rolled it, I would have missed. So now I get to re-roll this.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hey, Arthur showed up. It's not my fault.
I just realized that. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Late. I just realized I had 2d8 extra cold damage.
For what?
Yeah. or bludgeoning. Yes, magical bludgeoning damage. 2d4.
From where?
The buckler. I had a buckler I forgot I had.
Oh yeah, you have that killer buckler. You fucking up. All right. I'm gonna attack you now.
Like the weapon you wield, there's an additional
Does
2d4.
25 hit? That's gonna hit too.
Silvery bombs.
Does 21
Silvery
hit?
bombs.
Does 22 hit? They all hit. All right. So that's your reaction used up. So
Yeah.
you're gonna take 1 stack of 50 points of damage, 2 stacks of 50 points of damage. Are you still up?
How
Apparently
much?
That's 100.
After you take the 2 hits, the 100 points of damage.
Somehow still up.
With the aid?
Still
Alright,
standing.
nice. Then you take the last 50 points of damage.
And down.
Now you're down. Great. Okay, that's their turn. Now it is the Balgura's turn.
Also, I did say that that backlet it had to get to the force for each attack that hits.
No.
I
You forgot. It didn't
just-
happen. Anyways, you're dead anyways. What does it matter? All your problems are gone.
I still have death saving throws.
It's still my turn, and the Balgura punches you.
Oh boy.
Boom! Right on you. So you gain 1 point of exhaustion and 2 failed death saves. There you go. Amir, is your turn.
I hate everything about this. I am going to
You have to move here.
take a. I'm going to take a risk that's probably going to backfire on me, but I'm going to do it anyway because it's the only thing I can think to try to do. I am going to use Hold Monster
Oh shit.
on the both of them. And since I don't have the spell slot to do the both of them, I'll have to spend 5 frickin' sorcery points to do it.
They both pass.
What did they roll? My save is 17, not 13.
They rolled 17 and 20 on the dice.
Yeah. Frick. That hurts my
Yeah,
soul.
no. I was rooting for that. That would have been a fucking game changer. They're pretty beat up.
Oh.
They're barely standing. You guys feel like they could barely survive a couple of rounds of hit. You guys have a crew here that is gonna fire in a couple of seconds, and they do a lot of damage.
Okay. The only thing I can think to do at this point is to see if I can help Ang, since that failed.
Okay, do you have a bonus action to aid an individual in some way?
I don't.
Yeah,
Wait,
Unless
if
you're
you can
willing to
hold
let
person-
me. Huh?
I mean, Arthur will allow you to lift him up. Wait,
you're all the way over there, and we're talking about saving Ang. What do you think of Amir, though?
It's gonna be extremely expensive, but if you'll allow it, I'd like to use an additional meta magic to make that spell, that double spell, be a bonus action. And then use my primary action to try to medically assist Ang.
Yeah, if you want to do that, you could have.
I'll do it.
You would have disadvantage on ability checks, but you could do a medicine check on them if that's what you plan on doing, unless you have a healer's kit or something. But I'm not sure if you got that with.
Sadly, no, I don't have a healer's kit, so a disadvantaged medical check is the best you're getting, Ang. I'm sorry.
11, they're stable.
Yay! That's all I got for you. And I'm almost out of sorcery points already just to make that happen.
All right. Do you get your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, so here's what happens. These guys, seeing that Ang is no longer writhing on the ground, crying that they're gonna die. They're just gonna attack. They're gonna wait on the guys. Hopefully they can take them out. Oh no, another fucking fail. Oh, 2 fails. All right, Ang, Amir, 2d100s. Sorry, Ang.
Change the dice.
How? Why? What are you doing? Are you just telling me to stop using that dice? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Fine. I'll use the. Okay, you know I'm using the same dice for both of them, right? Both of the sides. You know, it's indifferent. So I'm gonna use the ones that always roll nat 20s, if that's what you want. Okay. So cool. One of them do get hit. They're gonna put the damage on the big guy because they really don't know how to gauge these guys' health. Arthur, it is your go.
Okay. I'm gonna finish this guy off. Oh, by the way, all those insults were in Draconic, so no one really understood what those are.
Unless they speak Draconic, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do Action Surge!
Well, make your attacks first. Also, you
Sorry.
get 3 attacks.
Oh, I got 3?
Yeah. Make your attacks.
1, 2, 3.
All right, so 2 will hit. Cha. Okay. See, I get it. Is whenever you're using thunder damage, you could only do the 2 attacks. So I'm just counting the regular damage. 15. Does it do it? Does it do it? 12. Okay. Roll for me, Arthur. A strength check.
Check, not save.
No, not a
Got it.
save.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're driving into this guy. You're slashing left and right, and this guy is just fighting back. He does not want to go down. He's just continuing on. He's mortal for all intents and purposes, but he does not want to die. Anything else on your turn? Do you have a bonus action or something?
I do have movement.
Yeah. Do you want to move?
Question to the other party members. Who's causing the most trouble? Big Ape or Demon? Okay.
They're the one dishing out 50s worth of fire damage.
Okay. So if I go here, will I lose my advantage?
No, you still have an ally crossing them.
Okay, I'm just gonna move here. That way, if he turns around, I can just...
Yeah, hit him. Cool. That's the end of your turn. It is now their turn. They turn to you since you made them very, very hurt. And they breathe in a deep sigh. Not a sigh, like a... What is it? They're like... I guess they're more like sniffing you. Yeah, they're like trying to understand you, if anything, but it's a very drawn out inhale from their nose or mouth or both. Either way, they strike at you. 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit. Does that hit actually? Because your AC is pretty high. No, yeah, does that? You take 75 points of fire damage total, Arthur. That is
But
already
with
reduced.
resistance-
That is already reduced.
Oh, so I got 70 damage. if I had
75
fire
with fire resistant.
Okay.
Yep. All right. It is now the Bao girl's turn. Who punches and misses. Okay. Amir, it's your turn.
Okay. Let's go with Shield Touch again.
Yes. Who will you target? One target is definitely 5 feet from you. That one is definitely 5 feet from you.
Oh, did he move closer?
You have disadvantage anyways, so it doesn't really matter. They could be all in your face. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't give a frick anymore. Just
Ah, that's unfortunate. Those
It's
crits
very
are
unfortunate.
coming in so many ways. Jeesh. Okay. Do you have luck or something?
I do, but it only works if I rolled a nat 1.
Oh, it's only I was only the half in luck. That's different from luck. Okay. It is all the vampires' turn. I kid you not. They're gonna steal your kills. Nope, that's an out.
That is fine as long as
That
they
wasn't
freaking
that
die.
one. That wasn't that one. Arthur, can I get a D100?
Oh shit.
Okay. So so this guy does take damage. And then the problem. Okay, so this guy is mortal. They're both mortal now, but the problem is this guy. Okay, so no, he's still alive. There's something in him that you gotta pressure him to death. This guy is 3 points away from dying. He's barely hanging on. He's like bones trying to cling on to whatever material from the ground around this planet they absconded with and made part of themselves. But
I wish I would have known that sooner. I would have punched him across the face.
his face is like 20 feet up in the air.
I will jump kick him.
Alrighty. It is Ang's turn. Ang, you can make a death save. This isn't gonna be detrimental. I just want to see if you roll a d20, a 20 to get back up. You have advantage, apparently. You did roll 20, but I need a nat 20. Where's all those nat 20s? Come on. All you need is one more. You're back in the game. Is that with the advantage? Did you roll twice?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you add your proficiency to death saves?
I think yes. Paladin.
It's on there. Yeah. No. You have to be conscious. All right. Cool. Arthur, is your turn. Again.
Okay, I am going to end this bastard.
Yes, I believe so. With a fighter's abilities, I don't see how you don't do it. Can you do me a favor? Just attack one attack at a time.
Okay.
Okay, that's a hit. Make a strength save. Strength check. Sorry.
Come on, show me the strength, not the. There.
How do you want to destroy this guy?
I want to give him sort of the classic chopped in the shoot, how do you say it? Chopped right in half.
Yeah, you want to bisect them
Yep.
from down up or up down?
Up, down.
Yeah, so you probably like do a huge hop and then slice down
Yep.
with this massive weapon that emulates the shape of like scissors if closed. A little more sword like, definitely futuristic in all shape and manner. Almost the beautiful bridging between magic and technology as this thing is cut in twine. And it says to you as you didn't slice their face in half, but more like their shoulder all the way down, and split their legs, and then their head as it's dissipating into ash, says to you, "I will find you, boy. You are in my sights, in my mind. After my torture and my return, you are the first I will seek. I will taste the blood of dragon," and then it just dies.
He just shouts, "Then I guess we'll both meet in hell."
Yeah. All right, that guy's dead. Good job.
Okay.
You still have
I
2 attacks.
attacks and still movement.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Oh, I guess I'm changing hearts
Mm-hmm.
to this guy
Yeah. You can easily get to them.
and do 2 attacks against it.
All you have to do is hit. The first one misses, but the second one does hit. You only had 3 hit points of left, so he too will be destroyed.
Wait, are 2 of you down or?
No.
No. By this point,
Okay.
Ang would be getting up, stirring, as everyone's sort of collecting themselves.
I think we'll kind of mutter something under their breath, and it's like they go out and kind of they look bad, but they look at the Barguras, how it's
Yeah.
name,
That's correct.
and it's like, do I get my locket back?
All you see is a pile of ash. There's no locket to be found. What is available is the handle of some rod that is probably a little too big for any of you to carry, but it was the saber of fire that was being used by this entity. In the midst of the ash. Yeah, does anyone want to get that thing? And does anyone want a lightsaber?
It's probably cursed, but never mind. Let's
Lightsaber?
go.
Lightsaber.
How is a lightsaber cursed?
But Ink is gonna touch it and is like, for my locket.
Roll a wisdom saving throw. No, I'm joking. Yeah, you have a lightsaber now. Okay.
Yes.
I'll send you the stats later. Ang, you're tired. You have 1 point of exhaustion. Amir, you have
Yeah.
2 points of exhaustion. None of the vampires got hit by the punches. Some of them did take fire damage, though. I think it is Dio that's looking pretty messed up.
It may just be me, but I don't believe the 3 of us, at least, are in the best conditions to go fight this Hellcat of Babylon.
I mean, were we ever gonna fight him? We were just trying to figure out how to break the chains and move on. I think the best way was to distract them, kind of situation. But you're right. If we go in the way we're standing now, we're not gonna have a beneficial time. Yeah. What do you guys do?
Wait, it's dead?
What?
Yes,
Yeah,
they're both
you
dead.
killed them, Arthur. You killed both of them. What do you mean is dead?
Did I?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm talking about the gate. Oh, sorry. I was doing a bit extra work around here.
Okay. Well,
Arthur kind of like
mhm.
Arthur pokes at the giant ape and he's like, "Is it dead? Oh, it's dead."
Yeah. Ang, what'd you say?
I'm glad at least I've kept the photos. And matters.
The
And
photos, yeah.
matters and the very brave. I'm
Nice.
glad that at least I've kept the photos.
Yeah. Oh,
So
that is actually very good to know. I have Ang's locket.
Arthur looks towards Emmer. His eyes narrow and he looks towards the ring. Could I throw a history check, see what family this crest represents?
You have no idea. Never seen that family. Never seen that name. Never seen that emblem. It looks similar to something you've probably seen within the aspects of some rings in the underworld of Ayala, in the perennial stratum proper. But honestly, they're too different to even, consider it a simile. Close enough. Derivative, that's it. Either way, you all are tired. These individuals invite you back to town where, again, you will meet Vane and the Ririsu dude. Ririsu is a Symphony member. He just happens to have the same moniker as my thing on there, so don't worry about it. And that's when you guys would get your items, even though you're technically were using them before. Let's not think about it too much. What are the items that you're getting? Ang, Arthur. Think about that.
Where?
But after all this, after this deliberation, you guys would have had a day of rest at least. So that would clear up 1 point of exhaustion. You guys have vehicles to travel back and forth in this place. Kind of like all the communities are working together because there's not many communities out there left. They're like large cities that are more, how would I say? What's the word? Fuck. Like pop-up shelters that eventually became the homes of people just through like overbuilding on top of itself. Regardless, yeah, you guys have free reign to do what you wish. You guys could tackle the magical chains that are blocking magic from the rest of the people. You guys again have been aided from that, so you don't have to make any checks to do magic. But
is there like a general store nearby?
Sure, give me a second, Arthur. What was your question, Amir?
One thing that I wanted to do before we went back, but I didn't have a chance to say it because I didn't want to interrupt your narration. I wanted to know if it was possible so I could cast Greater Restoration on myself. So by the time we had our rest, both levels of exhaustion are gone.
Okay. Do you have the components for that? It'd be like 500 gold worth of diamond dust.
Oh, no, I do not have that.
Yeah. You can definitely pick that up if you had the money in the place that you'll be going.
I don't have the money.
That's unfortunate. Maybe ask some friends. Maybe you have rich
I
friends.
have money.
I mean, technically, he is rich. Technically. Yes, I did ready Kirk's bio.
So what's that sound like? Yeah, I mean, you're not telling him technically I am rich. What are you saying, Arthur?
He just simply says, Well, given by the looks of your ring, you look like someone who can get by. I could, of course, always be mistaken. I've been known to do
Sorry.
that.
Are you profiling me?
I'm trying to figure you out. You see, and he's kind of like trying to describe your looks and your behavior match, but yet not.
Well, I'll have you know, I only have 25 gold to my name.
Oh, 25 gold. No, that will never do. And Arthur just starts looking into his coin pouch. And he's like, now. And he kind of like offers him 72 gold. Actually, never mind. He's gonna offer him 4 plat.
Okay.
4 platinum.
Is that enough? to... Yes.
4 platinum is 40
I would
gold.
imagine. Yeah, I assume.
Oh, you're gonna get a little more than that.
Right.
I mean, he hasn't given
No,
you the
no,
amount really yet. Or have you, Amir? Do you request a specific amount?
I'm saying that I'll require 100 gold in order to properly restore myself in a reasonable period of time.
That 20 plus a couple 40s. You need at least 2 more plats just to be safe. He says as he gives like another 2 plats.
He's giving away all your gold, huh?
Thank you.
Well, a noble must not have his friends poor. That would be embarrassing.
Alright.
So if I did my math right after casting the spell, that'll only leave me with 5 gold.
Pop up the
shoot.
spell. What's the requirement?
Let me take a look. Boop.
Yeah, it's 100 gold pieces. So I was wrong. And I mean, you guys have time. You could just hold on to that for another day of use. And really what you need is to get the diamond dust. But that could happen in the city for sure, now that you have the gold. Is that what you guys do?
I mean, we could either get the diamond dust or rest for 16 hours. It's up to you two.
I mean, I was planning to go to the general store and grab a couple of objects I had on my list that I had on my notes.
What do you need?
Let me go grab my book again.
Okay. So effectively, in order to get rid of the 2 points of exhaustion, you need that day, which obviously we would have been already sort of hand waving. But you cannot take a short rest. I mean, you cannot take a long rest before 24 hours of taking a long rest.
Okay. I'm
some
looking
other
for one
vague version of the rules. You can't take a long rest after a long rest, is all I know. Which is bullshit, because I definitely could.
Yeah, I could sleep twice.
I could sleep twice. sounds delicious. But semantics for 5e aside, we're already hand waving the time frame. You could put yourself for the diamond dust if that's what you're gonna change out the gold for. But effectively, you guys would be out of your 2 days worth of exhaustion. You guys just have to tell me what you're doing for that whole day, while like Amir is sort of like resting. What is Ang and what is Arthur doing? Like Arthur, you said you wanted to go to some shops. But what is
First
Ang
of all,
doing?
Ang is gonna
Mhm.
Ang is gonna rest for a while and kind of tend to their wounds.
Yeah, that's the first day. What are you doing the second day though?
The second day, kind of check out the shops, I would say.
Okay, what are you looking for? Mundane stuff, magical stuff. You already get one free item from Vane.
Also, what kind of item, like level, type, rarity?
I said pick the item that you want from the Dungeon Master's Guide, and you could text me on Discord, and then I could either say yes or no if it is an item. If it is not an item, it is automatically no. Like there's some things that are technically not items, which is weird. But not this guy doesn't have everything, but he has most things. Either way, Arthur, what are you doing for 2 days?
Arthur's looking for a shop to buy a deck of cards.
Sure. Do you want a deck of many things?
Nope.
Oh.
He's just here to buy a deck of cards from some general store.
Okay. Roll me 2d100.
2d100s. Got it.
You find none.
Ah, shoot.
There is a guy playing with a couple of cards, but they seem to just be doing the whole grift thing where like you're supposed to guess where where the card is. Do you partake?
Nope, I am not getting my money on it.
Okay. He seems to be doing it, and like a couple kids show up. They put a couple things down to play, and then eventually things are exchanged after a while as you're already walking away from it. But yeah, the 2 days pass easily enough. Arthur, have you decided on what magical item you're gonna get from this Vane character? Sensei to Ririsu, he says. You want a cool new sword? Or maybe...
The other part of my list is saying free 5 healing items.
I mean, if you want your one free use of any item in the DMG book, to be one of those super rare potions, I'm sure I could placate to that.
Just out of curiosity, is the staff a sanctuary count?
I'll look at it and then I'll tell you later how I feel about it.
Okay, by the way, I'll be right back in a few minutes.
Okay. I don't see this shit. Where is it? What's it called? Arthur?
The staff sanctuary? I heard it from somewhere about the staff that can...
Is that in the Dungeon Master's Guide? It's got to be from there. I mean, I'll look it up later, but either way. So yeah, as it stands, you guys have a couple options. You can either mess around here for a whole year in this little town,
and the world gets destroyed,
and eventually the world will get destroyed. Yes, or you could spend like a week or two playing around, like with some of the places. You could get to know the people. There's a whole list of what is available here. The shop that is Vane's shop, and where Ririsu and the lady he is with, whose name technically would be something that isn't the same. Ignore me. Warlock's Bane is where Vane's shop is. It is next to the market square by the center. Other than that, you guys don't know much about this town, and Ririsu has been sort of aloof, and they are relatively, how would I say, they pester Amir to give them the thing they got when they got here. Amir, do you give it to them? Like this Ririsu individual who seems to be sort of with this air of importance, and telling you about Vane and telling you like he has stuff that he could give you, blah blah, stuff like that. But what you have is super important and shouldn't be here yet. But when it does come into play, that's where we need you. But we kind of need you here right now. So they're like kind of just holding their hand out, waiting for you, as if they know 100% of what you bear.
He's gonna ask them, can he trust them to possess it?
He tells you, no, in my hands, it means nothing. It is moot. Effectively, it has no powers. I can't shift it. I can't change it the way it works. It needs a living body. Once it is gifted to the living body, once it is actually accepted, attuned in all sense and fashion, it does things to the cosmos. It affects outlying parameters. I don't wish to get into too much detail here. This isn't the place. But yes, I think you can trust me.
Can I roll insight?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You get to reroll that. Yeah. Wholly truthful.
Okay.
This individual has never lied to you. I only really let you roll the insight to see where you're falling on the trust gauge, but for this individual and certain other individuals that are aligned with the group, you guys just straight up know that they're trustworthy, effectively.
Right. I will hand it to him.
Yep.
And I will look them in the face and say, I'm not entirely sure how powerful this thing is, or what it's capable of, besides some big cat man telling you that it can destroy worlds. But please, keep it safe.
That's what he told you. It can not only destroy worlds, but it could also create them. It's a seed of life. This thing, whoever is carrying it, will be basically invincible. But damn whoever they care for. This is a curse in many people's hands. In mine, in what has been set up. And he turns to Vane, sort of with a furrowed look, with the furrowed eyebrows, but turns back to you quickly, saying, what has been set in motion, this is probably our biggest gamble. But that's not today. That's very far from now. Things I will be heavily involved with. Things you will arrive to. At what level of evil or good you get to, that is yet to be determined. The threads of fate are ever changing, and even he sort of does look around to everyone in the group, literally, but the lady that he's with, who again to some of you looks like a Symphony member, the one that Ririsu was actively married to, yet different, more human, not elfish. And he says, time travelers like us, just we have so much power being here, but almost little control.
No true words have ever been said.
Unfortunately.
This is
So break.
Unfortunately.
yes. Ririsu says. Ririsu says, there's, and again, I believe I was sent here for doing a lot, maybe ensuring a lot of people's path going the correct way, but more specifically is to attain this thing. This is a dangerous piece. He sort of, he would sort of unbutton their shirt and then like reveal that there's like a huge scar with like a weird crystal embedded in like near where his heart would be. There's a lot of veins coming out, very dark looking veins, and the stone itself is sort of like a black and white, almost yin yang in shape, if not crude, and oval more than circle. But he says, I am not as alive as most of you. He gives Ang a little bit of a look like, yeah, we're not too different, you and I. But no, yeah. He does say, on my return, I will be slain. This would be the reason. When you arrive, I task you to set everything back in its place. The rest of us, the Symphony folk, we're gonna be broken. We're gonna be shattered. Zeit will have won. If you could just remind us what we're here to do. That's all I ask. When you get there, in the future.
Okay, remind you what we are doing here in the future. Nope.
Remind him what we're all doing this for. It's an ambiguous statement. Is it hope? Is it for the greater good? That's really for you guys to decide. That's a question you guys must answer. Ririsu does say, I'm going back now. You will not hear from me until you return. And even then, I might not even be there. The situation could be so dire that I never return. The heart of Urth will make it. But I am not guaranteed.
Considering we meet you well into the future, something tells me you and I are going to meet quite a bit. He says as he gives like a tooth smile.
Yes. It would be nice to have met you again. But even as I stand now, Arthur, this version of you is not the latest I remember. This one is just one that still clings to hope. With that, he turns around and leaves. the lady that looks like Hisui, the other Symphony member. She walks out too. She's a human. She's definitely not the Symphony member. She's not exuding powers in any way, shape, or form. She's not wearing armor. Just a common folk.
She's not a Symphony member.
Nope.
She's not a Symphony member on their cover.
No, but she is hanging out with Ririsu, and she also is listening to all this, and probably who knows the implications of that. That's that. Let me write Ririsu off for a couple years. Cool. Vane looks to all of you and says, all right, now that all of you are here, it's time to teach you power. Do you wish to learn? As you stand, yes, strong you are. Probably willed as well, but that power could be cut down so quickly if you cannot act with what you need.
Arthur looks at him, smiles, starts going his face. And a big nod.
Yeah, this individual, he's a pretty tall fella. He is effectively, he looks like Idris Elba, if you guys know who Idris Elba is. And as he holds on to his samurai sword with his right hand, never letting go, he uses his mannerisms with his left hand just fine. But he has yet to ever let go of his sword. But he talks to you guys as if he knows more than he's letting on. And there's this weight to him, just being in their presence. There's this gravity. It's odd. Yeah. What do you guys do? He's just asking if you guys want true power.
Depends on the cost.
Define it.
The cost is what you put into it. How much will you fight for true power? How much will you be willing to sweat or bleed or cry for true power? How long will you suffer for it? That's the only question. You. That's the question. Not about me. It's not about what could possibly be lost. I'm not here to give you a deal. I want to see how far you're willing to push yourselves. Yeah.
Go ahead and become the very end. Fascinating. Fascinating.
Do you wish to reach the heights of a symphony member or a legend? Do you plan on protecting your people from the cosmic threats? Or do you wish to usurp every single kingdom that lays at your feet? Whatever the reason, I'm here to give it. Let me tell you a story that not even Ririsu is aware of. My upbringing was very volatile. Some would consider me chaotic in nature, but what is life if not fighting for it, clinging to it, making your way, crawling and getting past, stepping over whatever you need to? The more life is bred, the more chaos brings. Wars are brought and ended just so more chaos could be sought, rooted out, and sowed throughout millennia. This planet is but the seed, the beginning. Ohe is but a dormant beast. You're the gears of the world. You shift it to wherever you want. True power. Is that what you want? Yeah. This guy's just talking a whole bunch of like mystical nonsense stuff. You guys could do whatever you guys want. You could be like, nah, we're good. Or like, yeah, show us true power.
My friend, it's one thing to become a... I hope you're well aware of a man named Adasor. Let me tell you a story of a different guy. A man named Adasor. A king who became emperor of the universe. Conquered the world. He was powerful. Probably as powerful as you. And yet he died. His empire in tatters and a new order brought forth. So I ask you, is power really the only thing left?
Yes.
What he's basically saying is power really worth the chance of destruction?
Yeah, he says yes. But then he sort of picks up like a piece of lint and flicks it towards you. You're at 0 hit points.
Oh, shoot. Okay, 0 hit points.
He looks at everyone else and he says, you might want to help your friend.
Ow.
Yeah, do you guys do
Why
anything?
did I let my thought-
Do you guys let Arthur die?
Medical checkup.
Why did I let my thoughts win? Why did I let my thoughts win?
Hang, do you have something?
Yeah,
What are you gonna do?
gonna kind of approach Arthur and put their hands on, kind of pat him on the head, and you get 20 HP back.
That's 19 more than he needed.
Ah.
Vane says, maybe you aren't ready for true power. No.
I'm not. Can't really say much for the others.
Oh, you aren't even sure what it is yet. You believe Adasor to have been slain, yet you carry around his items. Do you not see what you're becoming? Look in the mirror, child.
I'll be sure when I find one.
What about the two of you? Does greatness await for you?
I'm gonna roll a d20 for myself. Yes.
If you're
Amir's
interested,
gonna ask.
I'll tell you. If by osmosis,
It's really the price for it.
if by osmosis the rest of you just happen to develop true power, then let it be. To be honest, I'm indifferent. I care not whether you thrive or fail. I am here to only help for those that seek it out. If you are to do misdeeds or grand feats with it, let it be. My pupils have been known around the cosmos and will be known around the cosmos. He turns to Arthur when he says that. While Adasor was never one. he came across a couple of my pupils and felt the sting of true power. First things first. If you want true power, you must race around the planet. And that's where we're going to end the game right now. And effectively, Vane puts you all in a time lock situation where you have 24 hours to run the entire planet or your day starts over.
I see. So we are gonna go across the planet, or we go through a time loop.
You have to get real fucking fast or stay stuck in the time loop. Yes. Yeah, you have to go flash fast or stay in a time loop. This is the campaign that I just set up. Good luck, guys.
Why? Why did I let my brain? Why did I let my brain listen to my brain?
Okay.
Well, okay then.
I believe in you. You'll do fine. It's like a 99% chance of failure. Actually, that doesn't sound actually very good. Oh fuck.
Yeah. Pretty slim odds.
Oh, but you guys are heroes. You're the 1%. Yay. Okay. That's game. Thank you so much. I had fun. I hope you guys had fun.
I have an idea.
You have an idea? What's your idea?
I'll think about it.
Okay. Also think of the items you
our
want.
goal, our goal is to circle with this world.
Yeah, you have to run around the planet. You have to run the
We
planet
have to
in
run.
one day, starting from here.
They have to run. Or we could use, I don't know.
Run, or can you fly? Is flying an option? Tunneling?
Nope, he said run. You gotta run before you can walk, is what he said, verbatim.
Okay, another question.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have like to run around? I don't know. Could he...
So Urth is definitely smaller than the Urth that we remember, due to like earthquakes and like a whole bunch of finagling that we don't want to get into too much. But it is doable, just not in your current state. Are you going to spend an egregious amount of time in a time loop? Yes. Are you, the players, going to spend an egregious amount of time in a time loop? No. So that's great for you, bad for your characters. But they'll come out the better, nonetheless.
I do apologize if my bots end up being a problem.
If you're what?
I dubiously apologize to players and DMs.
No.
If my thoughts have caused up any problems.
No, there's no problems. It was perfect. I gave you an example of true power. This guy has a true strength power, but you all could activate a true power of your own, whatever that is. I don't know what that is. That's for you to eventually decide and let me know where you think true power activates for you. Just think of like one of your stats for a baseline. You could maybe even go further and like tailor it to something specific. There's always the option to turn into a dragon. Either way.
Temporarily?
Yeah.
Okay,
no, like for like an hour. Or the fuck? I'm not gonna. What is this?
I'm also gonna look at that green sword.
Yeah.
Staff I talked about.
I'm not hearing you.
Remember that staff I told you about?
Mhm.
I'll just research more within the week.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. If it's not in the DMG,
Sorry.
it's a no already. Just letting you know.
Oh.
So it has to be in the Dungeon Master's Guide or the Player's Handbook, whichever one has the magical items, which is, I think, the Dungeon Master Guide. Anyways, that's our game. Does anyone have questions?
No.
Great. I think we're done.
Um,
Could fly on a tree and have like a and run in the plane while flying the plane. Would be better staying running around the world.
My lord. I'm going to repeat it. You're all going to have to run. And somehow, some way, it's going to take you forever. But eventually, when you do it, something in you will unlock. That's a very cool feature. That, like, every Symphony
Okay.
member has a similar thing. So I just want to make sure that you guys know that you're super cool heroes that can accomplish amazing things. Because basically, chaos itself said so.
Oh wait, he's Chaos Incarnate? Yay!
Yeah. Well, life is chaos, so he's life incarnate, so he's chaos incarnate, so it's kind of like one of the two. He's binary systems, really. I don't want to get too much into it. He's very complicated.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. Good night. I
Yeah.
suppose.
Have a good night. Thank you so much, guys.